Most people are, when you have a job, you are somebody else's leverage. Like you are creating leverage for somebody else. Archimedes said, I'm going to draw this on here so you can see it. Archimedes said, if you give me a lever long enough and a prop strong enough and a place to stand, he said, I can single-handedly move the world. But if you don't have any if you don't have a lever and you don't have a prop, you don't have any leverage, then here's the reality. You are somebody else's leverage. That's real life. So hopefully that's helpful.
Absolutely. This is absolutely helpful out there. Like people, like I'm going to say this again to you guys. You need to go back. You need to check that out as well. These 3 L's are like, I need to check out how to then, work on the freaking sort of wealth out there in terms of that aspect as well. And we know that you have also the book, regarding sort of wealth and, how you create wealth in terms of like scriptures, biblical sort of wealth out there, from the trash man to the cash man out there. Could you talk us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I wrote from the trash man to the cash man because I had this financial discovery. Like I had this awakening, right? Literally. And it happened in April of 1999. I can remember it like it was yesterday. I read this book and I learned this principle in January of 1999. I started applying it to my life. It actually kicked in April of 1999, and I accidentally made $6,000 in 1 week. Now, understand this. 1998, I made $48,000 for the whole year. I mean, a whole year went by and all I made was $48,000, right? And literally, if I had a week go by, and only made $48,000 now, I was like, oh man, where did I mess up, right? Okay, so I had a whole year go by and I only made $48,000. But 1999, in April of 1999, in 1 week, I accidentally made $6,200. And I say accidentally because I didn't have a goal. I'm going to make $6,000 this week. It was just, I shifted my focus from what poor people think is the purpose of money and what middle-class people think is the purpose of money. And I started seeing the purpose of money from the perspective of a rich person. And when I did that, everything changed for me. Poor people think the purpose of money is paying bills. Middle-class people think the purpose of money is to maintain good credit so they can buy stuff they can't afford. Rich people know that the primary purpose of making money is to turn it into more money. In my book, From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, I say, I like to hold on to my money long enough for it to get pregnant and have some babies. And I don't spend the mama money. I only spend the baby money, right? And so most people, as soon as they get some money, they go get rid of it, right? And so I learned this principle, and I accidentally made $6,000 in 1 week. And that experience changed my life. Here's what happened. As soon as I made that $6,200 that week, I said, wow. Then I said it backwards. I said, wow. And then I said, that was easy. In fact, this is the easiest money I've ever made. And I concluded that must mean it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. Like if I could give you some financial advice, everybody listening to me right now, if I could give you some financial advice, the financial advice I would give you would be, it is easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. Stop looking at all the hard ways to make a little bit of money. Only look for and only look at the easier ways to make a lot. If you will trust that that is truth and you will do it, it will change your life for the rest of your life.